Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the award show. Here is our host.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first and hopefully only virtual Household Life Award Show. Now, thank you. Now, I'd like to just introduce our stage crew for the evening. We had a lot of conversation with the board directors at Franciscan, Father Dave, all the heavy hitters, and we decided we're really going to go all out for tonight. You know, we felt bad that we couldn't do a live show in the field house how we always do it, and so we decided to spend a lot of money on production. We brought in some professionals. So starting off over here, we got DJ Jenny, aka we got my man Mustache Mike over there on the couch. Over here, we got Chris Hair Charlie running the and then this guy Jacob behind the video screen. Of course, we have the one and only Gabe Salamita and Maura Tony Carpelati. You may or may not see an appearance later from Father Matt as well. So let's hop right into it. So let's talk for a second. Why do we do household awards? There's always a part of me kind of thinks like, are household awards dumb? You know, like is it dumb to think like, well, who's better or holier or whatever? And I just want to always like start off these awards by saying like, that's not why we do it. We don't do it to see who's better. We do it to have fun. And we do it to celebrate. The reason we celebrate stuff is because when we celebrate, we glorify God. We get to see, hey, this is what God did this year. This is how God got to work in us, through us, with us. And that's what we celebrate tonight. So thanks for tuning in. We got some awesome people that we're giving awards out to tonight. So I'm really excited to get right to it. All right. So for our first award, for first two awards, our first presenter, you guys know her, you saw her already. The stylish, the holy, the beautiful, the wonderful Maura Carpelati. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey everybody, so our first two awards are the St. Clair and the St. Francis Award. We got our nominations from you as coordinators, so thank you all for nominating. And then who voted on that was Bob and I, Gabe, and the whole evangelization team. And so there's a St. Clair Award for the girls, St. Francis Award for the men, and they are both named for St. Clair and St. Francis for their role in the church of revitalizing the church, of starting their orders, coming together and bringing new life. So for the first St. Clair Award, we're going to award the St. Clair. This goes to one of the women's households, and it's going to go to a household. We saw a renewal of them on campus. They've been around for many, many years, but just a renewed fervor. They're very present on campus at events, social media, getting the word out about their household. And they also really honored the legacy and the history of past members, coordinators, their household. They're just a very kind and sweet household. And this year's St. Clair Award is going to Acceptance with Joy. Okay, so then now we've got the Men Award for St. Francis. This household can be described as, they haven't been around as long as Acceptance with Joy, but they also have really in a new way made their presence known, whether it was hosting events, household fair in the fall, party in the spring. They are very hardworking, very persevering, these guys. They also very hospitable when they hosted events, made people feel very welcomed, friendly. They've been described as very friendly, and just quickly establishing themselves on campus. They are a newer household, but they've really been able to very quickly lay a solid foundation for themselves, and they know how to throw a party. And the St. Francis Award goes to Hounds from Heaven, Hounds of Heaven. Congrats, Hounds, and now for our next award, we're gonna have Bob back up here.
Maybe we should put those lights back on. Kind of looks scary. All right, congratulations to AWJ and Hounds. So our next award is an award that just started off last year. It was kind of a new one. You know, Father Gregory had lots of household awards, and so we decided to make one of our own. And it doesn't really necessarily go to a household, but we just thought since we had any kind of power, like giving out awards, might as well make up our own award. And so last year we gave out this award, the TOR Tough Guy Award. And our first recipient ever was Father Matt Rutsick. And, you know, obviously you guys know why he got it. His main goal in life is to appear tough. And so he did it. I think if you remember, if you were at the award ceremony last year, he like body slammed me on stage. It was awesome. But anyway, this year we put the vote straight to the people. We had over 1,200 students vote on this. And our winner for the TOR Tough Guy Award. Now, you might say, well, who does that award go to? What are the requirements? And really, it's just someone who seems tough and cool, and who's they have to be a TOR, obviously. And so our winner this year, get ready, drum roll, TOR Tough Guy 2020. You guessed it, Father Dave Blanca. All right. First off, how about this production so far? It's top notch, right? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. We got a live studio audience here. we paid, you know, kind of like they do at the Oscars. So anyway, because Father Dave Pavanka couldn't be here tonight, obviously you guys know Father Dave is one of the greatest men ever to live. He's a tough guy, but he also is a humble guy, a loving guy, a holy guy, and we're so glad to have him. So before this event, Father Matt, just 2 hours before the event, Father Matt presented the infamous trophy to Father Dave Pavanka, and we have a video of it, which you're going to ask yourself, like, are you just holding your phone to the camera on a crappy laptop? And the answer is no. This is being patched in by our IT support group. So let me just get them. I know what you're saying to yourself, like, did you even rehearse this? Yeah, we did rehearse it. All right, here we go. Oh, Father Gregory Piles called me in the middle of this, dude. How do I? Hey, households. It's Father Matt with my champion Regina and Laura shirt on here to. Thank you. I filled it out very well. Here to pass along the TOR Tough Guy Award to Father Dave, who won a wrestling match. Is that how you got this? I think so. Against you. Did you win? Yeah. Okay. That must have been. Well, that must have been when I injured. But here, Father Dave, you deserve it. You are the TOR Tough Guy. What? I can't tell you how happy I am today. Just want to thank the Academy. Want to thank my mom and my dad. The friars, you voted for me. This is what happens this time. Yeah. Yeah. God bless you guys. Be good. Bye-bye. Wow, he really seemed to be excited about that award. Thanks, Father Dave, for your authentic comments there. All right, thank you, DJ Jenny. You're doing a great job. All right, I appreciate all the texts that are coming in here. Unfortunately, I wish I could read the comments live, but it's just making me distracted from the professionalism of this award show. Really, is what we don't want to compromise, right? All right. So our next two awards are the Coordinator of the Year awards. Shouldn't take a lot of explanation to tell you. Sam Glenn's calling. You're not getting the award, Sam. It shouldn't take a lot of explanation to tell you what the Coordinator of the Year award is. It is the award for the male and the female coordinator who, by their peers and some of the faculty and staff, have been recognized as someone who really kicked butt this year. So, as Gabe and I and more and Father Matt as the crew, as we meet and talk about coordinators, like this year was a stellar year. We had so many great coordinators, and it's always tough to kind of pick, like, well, who was the best, And so this doesn't mean that no one else was amazing, but these happen to be the people that were recognized by you. So without further ado, let me pull up my notes here. All right, our Coordinator of the Year. Should we do male or female first? All right, the Coordinator of the Year for the females. Virtual drum roll, please. Talitha Kum, Sanziana and Anna. Anna. All right, I got a couple things that I'd like to share about these two lovely ladies. So, Senziana and Anna from Talitha Kum. Senzi and Anna are a dynamic duo of epic proportions. They are fun, quirky, and lighthearted, but they both have a rich interior life as well, in which they draw from to be such humble-hearted leaders. As one household sister put it, the ladies were easy to laugh with, but what made them amazing was that they invited us into their deep spiritual lives. Every girl in household knew that they were loved by these women. They were inspiring. Their advisor, Meg Pirro, said of the two, they both individually did a lot of hard work in healing of their own hearts. They had the faith that the Lord could heal them and work through them, just like the little girl in the scriptures that their household is named for. Also, they are wacky, and they are rowdy, and they are happy, and I love that about them. They own it. Congratulations again, Anna and Senzi. You guys are awesome. All right, moving right along to the guys, coordinator of the year. What do you guys think it was? Let's look on the comments. Oh, it's no comments, so maybe you guys don't think any guys won. All right, there's just a lag in the comments. All right, anyway, Sam Glenn is not Sam Glenn. All right, so here we go. Virtual drum roll, please, for the men. Male coordinator of the year, 2020, goes to Danny Resnick, KH2. Get out. All right, congratulations, Danny. Got some poetic words about you as well. I know what you guys are saying. Did you guys even practice this award show? Yeah, we did. I mean, yeah, we practiced it, and we spent a lot of money. All right, Danny Resnick, KHQ, Knights of the Holy Queen. Danny Resnick is an intense, holy, unique man of God that leads best through his example. His passion for what his household stands for, combined with an authentic love of brotherhood, made him a focused, faithful leader. Danny has a committed prayer life that is at the center of everything he does. As one household brother put it, Danny absolutely deserved this award because he daily lives out the covenant faithfully and made the knighthood something that could be practically achieved. I'm so proud to call him my brother knight. Once again, congratulations, Danny. All right, so that brings us to the best looking award presenter of the night. I know what you're saying, like, well, he already gave the awards, right? So besides me, my little brother in the Lord, one of the greatest humans to ever be employed at Franciscan. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Gabe Salmeda.
Thank you. Very happy. All right. Hello, Franciscan University. For those of you who have not met me yet, my name is Gabe Salamita. I graduated in 2017. I just started working here in January as a coordinator of household life. Having a blast, like working with Bob in the Office of Evangelization. I was in IHI, shout out. And yeah, I mean, I started here in late January, worked here until spring break, and then I still work here, but then everyone left for some reason. And I can't help but think that I might have had something to do with that. But we love and we miss you all. And I feel a little bit inadequate presenting these awards because I do know from my experience in households that they're a really big deal. And I just feel like I have not much to say about each of these households, but I can say that the Steel Cross winners this year are households that I had the utmost respect for while I was at Franciscan, and I have gotten to know both of their coordinators in a unique way because of their commitment and dedication to their households. And I think that every tradition and every quality and value that I saw in these households when I was here just a few years ago, they're very much still present, and I'm really proud of them for that. So I don't have long write-ups, I don't have long stories to tell or anything like that, but that's probably good because we're dragging on here. This is probably the most ratchet award show that has ever been presented in virtual award show history. But just a quick reminder that the Steel Cross Award is not just about the holiest households. It's not just about the loudest household or the biggest household. It's about, as we read here from the handbook, it's about the household that best keeps Christ centered in their communities and emulates the unique charisms of their household. So first, I would like to present the award for the Women's Steel Cross Award. May I have the envelope, please? The winner of the 2019-2020 Women's Steel Cross Award is, drum roll, Carrie Domna.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Just here, Charlie. Carrie Dominique, congratulations. A huge honor. Y'all are an incredible household. Just a few quick words of my own. I just collected some random thoughts from different people, but the common themes about Carrie Dominique were just how they all have a very motherly and tender character, but also one that is very firm, very confident. I love the name, Beloved. I think that really shows true in the way that y'all carry yourselves. And I did have the opportunity to get to know your coordinators, and I mean, Ashley's just absolutely incredible. And we had to meet multiple times in a short period of time to try to figure something out in a time crunch. And I just can't speak highly enough about her dedication. So shout out to you, Ashley. Yeah, y'all are an incredible household. Thank you for carrying yourselves and carrying the tradition of your household well. Bob, do you have anything to say?
Congrats, you guys.
All right, now the men's Steel Cross Award winner and our last award, second to last, sorry, award of the night. Can I have the envelope, please? The winner of the Men's Steel Cross Award, 2019-2020. Guardians of the Divine Will.
Oh my!
Guardians, congrats on an excellent year, another excellent year, another household that I just had a ton of respect for during my time at Franciscan. It's been really cool to get to know Daniel, shout out, because he's just such a good guy, again, cares about his household so much. And the Guardians, all that I'll say about them is like their commitment to prayer, I think, is something that stands out about them, and that really keeps Christ at the heart of y'all's brotherhood. You're great guys, and I think something cool about Guardians, like my memory of Guardians while I was at Franciscan, and then it's cool to see it continue, is like your guys' presence at Mass. Just don't really go to a daily Mass without seeing some Guardians there. So again, great job on an excellent year. I wanted to, before we present our last award, I wanted to give a special thank you to Household Council, Claire Ruane in particular, President of Household Council this year, and member of Steel Cross Award winner Carrie Domini. She's gone above and beyond this year to place herself at the service of households as a whole. A quick surprise for you coordinators. For those of you who don't know, being coordinator has a lot of really great gifts and benefits that come with that position, but it's also a very challenging one. So I want to thank all of you coordinators who served this year. For those of you who I didn't get to know in a personal way, I wish I did have the time, but it is what it is. And those of you who I did get to know, I love you all a lot and appreciate your service this year. Claire Ruane has, and the rest of Household Council, they've gone to great lengths to put together a video of appreciation for this year's coordinators. And each and every one is mentioned by name in that video. We're sorry that we did spend the vast majority of our budget getting DJ Jenny here. So we don't have the capabilities, the technological capabilities right now to stream that video for you, but we promise we'll send out a link and it will be posted on YouTube so that anyone who wants to see it can. But thank you all so much. And lastly, just the last quick thank you to Shelby Ellis, who served as the student worker, often worked late nights and long weekends, again, to serve the greater good of household life. She did so much behind the scenes work, so much heavy lifting. And I'm grateful that we've had her on our team for the past 2 years. I mean, I've only known her this semester, but she's just so solid. So please show your appreciation to these people because they're incredible, and household life just wouldn't be what it is without them. Last but certainly not least, we have presentation of our final and most coveted, perhaps, but also most predictable award. Bob, would you like to do the honor of presenting the Dumbest Household Award?
Yeah, so for the past 4 years, we've given out the Dumbest Household Award. It's somewhat infamous, somewhat prestigious. It's coveted, we'll say that. This year's winner, drum roll please, goes to Amy G.
Yeah! Oops.
Oh, we got.
Yeah.
Good night, you guys. Hopefully see you real life real soon.
Have a good summer. Good luck on your test. Love you all so much.